I'm going to show you exactly how to fix your life in 10 minutes. You start by building your timetable and also building your affirmations. So you need to organize your day. These are the three main core habits that are going to be the foundation of your healthy lifestyle and also basically the foundation of your life. Meditation for the soul and for expanding your consciousness in general, and also for mental health, working out for the body, and reading for the mind. So once you got those three things in place on your timetable with the hours at which you're going to do them, you are going to start also working on a skill or an online business. I do recommend you to start just building in public this kind of personal brand sort of thing, in which you are going to be doing you're going to be posting on social media. Let's say X, Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube, right? And you're going to be building something, learning or acquiring a skill. Let's say play the guitar, right? And you're going to be learning that if you don't have like a previous skill that you want to monetize on YouTube or any other social media. And you're going to be doing that, and you're going to be showing people tips, you're going to be teaching people about it, and just telling a little bit about your story, and basically doing a lot of content about that. In that way you can scale it up. There are three main ways in which you can monetize. One is coaching, other is private, or other is digital products, and the other one is private communities. At the beginning, it probably is for the best to start running like an MVP as a coaching sort of thing, right? In which you're going to be basically teaching people at the beginning for free, and then just start scaling up basically the prices as you get more and more of an audience. And just bear this in mind: meditation, working out, building a business, and reading. So those are things that take a lot of time. So you need to understand and grasp the concept of instant gratification versus delayed gratification. With delayed gratification, you are going to be able to not only build something actually worth living for, basically, you are also going to be feeling better in the long run, because you are not spiking your dopamine and then crashing below baseline. You are basically, what you're doing is quite the contrary. You are taking your dopamine below baseline because the actual activities are kind of hard and you're not going to feel that comfortable doing them. But when a little time has gone by, right after doing the workout, after doing the deep work session that you were doing, after reading, you're going to actually feel a little bit better than before. You're going to not only just feel proud of yourself, but you are actually going to feel chemically in your brain a little bit better than before. That's because your dopamine levels raise actually a little bit higher baseline, and now that's your new baseline. If you keep doing that, there will come a point when you just wake up and you just feel fucking great, fucking amazing, just by the mere uh, just by the mere fact of being alive. So yeah, after that, you need to understand that instant gratification will take you to a depression state and an addiction loop cycle. Why? Because with instant gratification, like scrolling on social media, like ludopathy, or like casual sex, but I don't think you're having that much casual sex, so anyway, it's not going to be a problem. Like porn, that is probably the thing that you are falling for right now. So video games as well, junk food, whatever, the things that are bad for you. So with instant gratification activities, what is going to be going on is basically you're spiking your dopamine levels, and you're crashing below baseline, and then that's your new baseline, and then you keep doing that, and there will come a point when, just to feel normal before you started to actually do those activities, you are going to have to do the dopamine activity. That's how an addiction loop is created. That's why you need drugs to feel just normal when you have been consuming drugs for so long. And that's why there comes a point when even drugs do not make you feel normal, just make you feel a little bit better than hell, basically. Because you live every single day so demotivated, so depressed, and feeling so fucking bad that you don't actually feel anything anymore, at least anything good. That happens also with video games. There will come a point when you literally don't enjoy playing video games anymore. And that's the thing. So it happens with every single one of the dopamine spiking activities, which are called instant gratification in general. Now that you understand how instant gratification and delayed gratification work, right? You know what to do with your life, how to place it in the right direction. Don't worry, you don't need to have motivation, you don't need to have a clear purpose. The purpose and the motivation will come as you keep moving. You need to start taking action instead of just running away, because motivation and the purpose that you're seeking are not going to come to you by magic. Trust me, they just come to you when you start doing something, when you start seeing some results. And you're not going to see any results if you don't start trying. The one thing that I forgot to mention that is very important is identity shifting. In order to implement all these habits, you need to actually go into an identity shifting protocol. It's going to help you a lot to actually implement those habits. Why? Because habits come from the identity you perceive yourself. You perceive yourself as somebody, right? If you perceive yourself as a wanker, it doesn't matter how much you try to stop masturbating to porn or whatever. If you perceive yourself as a fucking gamer, doesn't matter how much you try to stay away from video games, it's not going to work unless you stop perceiving yourself as that. When you stop perceiving yourself as something and you start perceiving yourself as something new, is when you start making a real change that sticks over time. Each habit that you perform is like casting a vote for that new personality that you're trying to implement. But you need to have in your mind planted the seed in your unconscious mind of what you want to become. So that's so important. That's why affirmations and identity shifting protocols are so important, because they will ingrain into your unconscious mind, and you will basically self-hypnose yourself into being somebody else, into being the kind of person you want to be, the version of yourself that you want to become. So in order to do that, what I'm telling you to do is to start with affirmations for at least 100 days, once in the morning and once in the evening. After 100 days, you can evolve your vision. That's what I recommend. For the first 7 days, for the first 4 to 7 days, you're going to feel actually great, and you're going to get a lot of motivation out of those affirmations. Do not stop after that. It's really important. Just keep doing it. You will be still ingraining that into your unconscious mind. It doesn't matter that you don't feel that motivated because of them like you were feeling at the beginning. So your affirmations should be something like, I love meditating, I meditate daily, and also they should also with every single one of your basic core habits. You should be doing that with every one of them. Meditation, working out, what else? Yeah, reading. I do that every fucking day and still forget right now. So and working on your business, right? You do all of that, and you make sure you are becoming exactly what you want. So that's it for the video. I did it really quick. I did it really fast for you to have all the information packed up in one single place. So get started right now. Stop making excuses. Those are limiting beliefs. You believe you are not able to do that right now, but you can. You actually can. So stop making fucking excuses. Change your life right now. Go to the link in the description. Goodbye.